Guys, we're going into winter, and we touched on this. I think it was either last week or a couple of weeks ago. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. We're talking about winter. Everybody across the board right now, and I kind of going back and forth here too because I keep remembering things. I want there to be a channel, and Rachel's going to talk about it tonight with me whenever I call her up about how we can get everybody informed. How can we get? Because I know for a fact a lot of our reps are watching tonight because of the views that have been up, that are going up. How can we get everybody on the same page? And I know we're getting a lot of feedback from a lot of people. I do have a website out there that you guys can look at. It's kind of give you, it needs to be updated though. And I know whenever I get to Savannah, Georgia, that it's going to be, it's going to be on a daily update and that website, but, and maybe even put all of that information on the Short Porch website because it's shortporchcuttingedge.com. And I'm thinking about just shutting that website down and then taking everything over to the Short Porch website because a lot more traffic is on that website than it is on that Short Porch Cutting Edge. And it has weight distribution on there. Just happens to be a little not updated, I guess. But I do want to start updating that and have all the reps, something they can go to. There's, I thought about an app, for not only the reps, but for everybody else that is interested, the people that like listen to the movement, like listen to us talk, an app that you can get into and start designing about for yourself. Something you can put in your weight, you can put in your bat speed, height, and I kind of got a good idea on how that can be put together because I've been doing this for such a long time with senior softball bat reviews. So I can kind of put all that together and get you really close, especially on the old bats that are out there. I thought about doing it for every bat out there. And I played with it through Lisa Boyd. I kind of talked to her about it, and she said right away, you need to get an app on this because that's not a bad idea. All the ladies out there, it would have those in there too. So you go in there and click the ladies, you'd probably put your age in there. And I can get it pretty close where it goes. It's a formula, right? So I can get the formula pretty close. Whenever you're talking about your height, your weight, your bat speed, how arm length, I would even put in arm length too in there. And then ask questions, there's a questionnaire you can answer. And then click on, multiple choice, and you can click on, are you explosive? Or are you just a looping swing? Those are questions that a lot of reps need to know when they're talking to somebody. I can watch you hit and tell you exactly what bat I would put you in. And that's just not Short Porch. I've done that for the past 15 years. And noticed that was one of the things that a lot of people didn't understand back in the day. And we're talking about 16, 17 years ago.